I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. If you know Johnny Depp, you've been following him, you're no stranger to the fact that he helps people, and this is one more very good example of how Johnny does that. This is from Turkey Post English. Well, of course it is, because Johnny's going to donate a bunch of money to Turkey and the earthquake victims. Let's see what we got. In case you haven't heard, there was a huge earthquake in Turkey. Hope everyone's recovering as best they can. And like I said, Johnny will be there to help. Johnny Depp's Hollywood Vampires group will donate the proceeds to the Istanbul concert to earthquake victims. So not just Johnny, but let's give credit to the entire band. Johnny Depp announced that they have postponed 3 concerts in America with his rock band Hollywood Vampires due to injuring his ankle 2 days ago. The concert the band members will give in Istanbul on June 10th was not affected by this situation. In the statement from Depp and the organization company, it was said the European leg of the tour and the Istanbul concert will be held. So, I said that a few days ago. The American stuff got canceled, but there will be makeups for that, and the Europe stuff is still in the future. Other remarkable news came from the Hollywood Vampires front today. The band members announced they will donate all the income of the Istanbul concerts to the earthquake victims. And the thing is, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming if they're saying all, that means t-shirt sales, album sales at the place, the ticket sales, everything. I guess maybe the food vendors will keep that and things like that. But pretty much 90% of what goes on there will go to earthquake victims. I guess Johnny critics will find some way to make this out to be something terrible. How could some A-word be helping the earthquake victims? Look what he did to Amber. No, actually, once again, Johnny's showing he's doing some good things for the world. The Hollywood Vampires group consisting of Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper, and Joel Perry announced this news in a video message. We donate to the Earthquake Aid Fund. And they said, we are coming to Istanbul Life Park on June 10th at the same time in order to reduce the impact of the devastating earthquakes that cost the lives of many innocent people a little bit, and to contribute to the collection of needed aid. We will donate all the income of the concert we will give on the evening of June 10th in Istanbul to DEC, Disasters Emergency Committee. They made a few mistakes here with grammar. Maybe someone who's writing this isn't a native speaker of English, but I think we get pretty much most of it. DCE, which is among the first responders providing emergency aid, including medical care, shelter, food, water, blankets, and heating, launched and still continues a large donation campaign, especially after the February 6th earthquake. And they say the DCE gives things like water, blankets, heating, medical care, shelter, food, and after February 6th, they're especially giving more. Hollywood Vampires who signed this meaningful act will meet their fans on June 10th at Life Park with the media sponsorship of Star TV. So I gotta assume that many people going to see Johnny were affected by this earthquake, or people they know, or friends and family. So imagine going to see a band you really want to see, and the money you spent is going back to support the community and people affected by the earthquake. Sounds really freaking good to me. They also say the VIP tickets are sold out. They say what the regular tickets sold for, but it looks like some Turkish currency I'm not familiar with. Sorry, but whatever it is, probably whatever, 100 USD, something like that, not super important. Then they give a little quick description of the band, who's in the band, and instruments they play. Once again, more good news and more news of Johnny being generous. When I see news like this, it makes me wonder how people against Johnny can't mention stuff like this. They can't take a look at stuff like this. Let's see what Eve Barlow, Amber's journalist friend, says about this. She does music, right? What's she gonna say? Oh, that jerk Johnny donated to earthquake victims. He did a free concert to help people affected by a major earthquake. What a bad guy. What could she possibly say? Anyway, looking forward to that tweet. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that, pop culture. If you're not subscribed, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.